I don't know, I reckon we should get 2 more supercars and head back to the track, I reckon.
Yeah, right, mate.
Look at me go. I could be a director.
G'day, I'm Dick Johnson, just a worn-out old racing driver from many years ago, but still love the cars and love being part of it.
I'm Jett Johnson. I race in Super 2, but still on my P's, unfortunately.
I know that he put in a lot of time and effort learning the rules and regulations, etc.,
Yep.
because it is somewhat different to what it was when I got my licence, I can assure you. And the rules have changed a lot. The day I was 17, I went and got my licence. It was all done by the police, and they take you around the block. And I just did a hill start without using a handbrake or anything, and just took off. And we got back to the police station. He said, "You've got no problem at all, mate. You're fine." So.
Yeah, my test wasn't that straightforward, unfortunately. Yeah.
Probably the biggest thing I could say to parents when they're trying to teach their kids to drive is to basically be very, very patient. And if you don't think you're a good driver, get somebody else to teach your kids. Don't you try and do it, because you'll only make them as bad as you are. It's pretty treacherous out there.
Yeah, it is. It's funny. It's actually a lot more stressful driving on the road than on a track. On a track, everyone's going in the same direction. A lot of safety
Most
precautions.
of the time,
yeah, well, actually, most of the time, yeah. if you go in the wrong way, there's a bit of an issue there.
You've got a problem.
You got a big problem.
There's a big difference from driving around the city to what there is driving on country roads, long distances, dirt roads, all those sort of things is completely different. And most drivers aren't experienced at that because they don't get the opportunity of doing it. And that's when you can get into trouble.
I think going from racing to the road are polar opposites in a sense.
The biggest thing you can take out of driving a car, whether it be on a racetrack or on the road, is you've got to look further than the end of the bonnet.
Yeah, I mean, when you're racing, you're constantly in your mirrors looking where cars are. On the road, that's no different. I mean, if something happens, you have to, react. Yeah, exactly.
We're on the racetrack, we're concentrating 100% of the time because everything's happening around you and it changes. Every second something's different.
Yeah.
And on the road, it's the same because things happen, and if you're not concentrating, you could find yourself in a bit of strife.
100%. Unfortunately, on the road, it's a lot easier to get distracted while you're driving too.
And the more driving you do, the more experience you get. And experience only comes with time.
Every day you'll get on the road, nothing's ever the same, everything's always different, so there's no substitute, like you said, for experience.
Everyone should really have an advanced driving course after they get their licence, because people panic when they get into a car, into a situation that they don't have control of. And there's a lot of people out there don't have control from the time that they open the door. There's one word which is forgotten in our language these days, and it's called respect. You've got to respect other people that are using the road, and certainly the way you drive and your attitude to other people.
100%. I think on a track there's a lot of almost common sense rules in effect, and that's the same for the road as well. I go all the way as to roll the window down and wave out the window so that people can see me.
Look, it's just common courtesy, if you acknowledge somebody that's either done you a favour or, you can treat them the same. To have a licence is not a God-given right, it's a privilege.
Exactly.
You got to respect it.